Is it working? It's working. Oh my gosh, it's working. Y'all, I am 16 minutes late to this live session. Is it working? I don't know if it's working. Man, this whole thing. All right, I'm going to assume it's working. Oh, I want someone to let me, all right. All right, this whole live thing. This whole quarantine session to me has just been watching artists try and succeed and fail and succeed at live streaming things. And so, yeah, people are here and we're on. Well, what's up, y'all? So we are here hanging out with Martin. Martin, thanks for hanging out. Martin Guitars. I'm like super all over the place because I've been running around my room and on my computer trying to figure out how to make this work. But the reason we're here today is we are here with Martin Guitars, and I'm really excited and honored to just honestly play Martin Guitars. I play Martins every night that I walk on a stage. Martin has been my favorite kind of guitar for as long as I can remember, since I picked up an acoustic guitar and started going for it. So the jamming place is kind of a way that we can gather around and listen to some songs. And I do want to talk about guitars though, because that's one of the things about jamming place is it's put on by Martin. And I have right now just in this room 5 Martin guitars. And if you don't know about the history of the company, you know, they've been around for quite a long time, and we're talking all the way back to Hank Williams and Johnny Cash, guys like that were playing Martins and making that sound, very, very well-known name. I'm trying to figure out what guitar to pick up right now. But first off, this guitar I have right here, this is a new SC Martin. Now, let me tell you about this. It's literally a brand new model. So I think it might be available in some places. Oh my gosh. Guys, I had to turn the comments off. This is so hard for me. It's like being at a party and you can actually hear every single thing that every person's saying. But I'm really excited about playing this guitar. I literally just got this guitar. And we have a song called Greatest Love Story. You may have heard of it. If you haven't, it's all right. But if you have, one thing about playing that song on an acoustic guitar is it starts up here. And if you want to learn how to play that song, it starts up here. And a normal guitar or dreadnought guitar, like a lot of those guitars, start here and it goes around. And so your hand can be, like if you're playing on this kind right here, on this model, it's fine, it'll do, but your hand, you're kind of doing this thing. Where this SC is a cutaway, which means this part's cut away, and for the song Greatest Love Story, you can get all the way up here and go. And one thing about Martins is really they're known for just this full body sound. And this guitar, it's very lightweight, which when I think about it kind of makes me sad because it'd be perfect for being on stage and slinging it around and having fun with it. But it's very lightweight, but it still has a very full, warm tone, which is just I got this just today and have not put it down. So what better way to break it in than playing a song of ours? It was our first #1 at country radio, love story song. And the first Martin I ever had was a cutaway like this, and it allowed me to play songs way up here, which is how Greatest Love Story starts. It goes like this. They said I was nothing but a troublemaker, never up to no good. You were the perfect diamond looking girl, wouldn't touch me even if you could. She was sneaking out your window every night, riding shotgun in my car. We'd go to the river and find us a spot, and we probably went a little too far, just a little greatest love story this town has ever seen. So you went off to college and I got a job. I was working at a 9 to 5. Dreaming of the days when you were in my arms, I never felt so alive. I spent my days working, spent my nights drinking, howling out the moon, screaming for the days when you were coming back. No, it couldn't come too soon, couldn't come too soon. I was gonna be your forever, you were gonna be my wife. Came back after a long 4 years. Your college boyfriend didn't work out, so we went out for a couple of drinks, finding out who we are now. Well, sure we changed, but way deep down you had the same old feelings for me. I went to the store and bought you a ring, and I got down on one knee, down on one knee, yeah. I said, I'm gonna be your forever, so baby, will you be my wife? Now that we know a little better, we could have a real nice life. 'Cause I'm what you want and you're what I need, so let's meet in between. We're gonna be the greatest love story this town has ever seen. We're gonna be greatest love story that the world has ever seen. So baby, say yes to me. All right. So this greatest love story is in specific tuning that's not standard tuning. And this guitar is in that tuning, so at some point I'm going to have to put it down, or y'all just sit here and watch me tune it all the way back to every tuning. Because that's one thing I found about us is we can never just play a song in normal tuning, which means I have to like take 12 guitars every time we play a show. And same with Eric and Jared, and Chandler has a few basses. But yeah, I do want to just say, I swear they're not paying me to say this. I just love this guitar. I love this SC. And if you are a Martin fan and you love that full sound, this also has a very clear, you can hear up here. And I feel bad that a cell phone camera mic might not be picking up just how good it sounds, but you should check it out. So this right here is another just classic Martin sounds, a D16. Real deep sound. And I really can say that pretty much every Lanco song starts out on a Martin guitar. This next one, we were on the road writing and had that cutaway I was talking about in the back of the bus, and kind of just started playing this lick, you know. This right now is in an open D tuning, and just then once you get down here, start going. It's turned into a And that kind of sparked the beginning of this song that we wanted to write about all the places we had been on the road. That, you know, we realized that we'd be there for one night and maybe grab a beer and try and see a little bit of where we were, but we would never fully be able to experience that town the way that if you were from there, someone might be able to experience. And the comment section is just, I just am going, I'm like, thank you so much for the happy birthdays. And yes, I did just announce that my wife and I are having a baby girl coming in September. So thank you for that. And yes, someone said, what I see. You're right. It's a song I'm about to play. And yeah, we realized that, you know, everyone has that story. Everyone has that place they're from. And Lanco, we've always kind of been about anthems and about songs that people can rally around, that we also, if we feel we can rally around it, then we hope our fans can rally around it. And this song is a song that, especially during these times, you know, everyone's still, you know, life's starting to kind of go back to normal, but we're still definitely a lot of us in quarantine and isolation, and it's not totally back to normal yet. And this song is definitely a nostalgic song, and it kind of has taken on a new meaning during this whole crazy pandemic experience. So we're honored to have one like this, but it's called What I See. What you see is an exit sign. I see a road that goes back in time. High school glory and all of those stories I stretch from time to time. What you see is an old scoreboard. I see you going for it on fourth. It's just a game, but small town fame still buys me a beer and more. And what I see is a little piece of heaven this side of eternity. And all I know, grows strong and love runs deep, deeper than the roots of an old oak tree. Can't nobody take that from me. See what you want, but this is what I see. What you see is a courthouse clock, but I see me wishing time would stop. Something good just might happen past midnight in a Sonic parking lot. And what you see is a real sharp curve, but I see a real hard lesson learned. I walked away from that without the scratches Lord knows I deserve. And what I see is a little piece of heaven this side of eternity. All I of an old oak tree. Can't nobody take that from me. See what you want, but this is what I see. What you see are some stars and stripes, but I see the ones that ain't afraid to fight for the red, white, and blue, so me and you can live this kind of life. What I see is a little piece of heaven this side of eternity. And all I know, these two-lane roads are the ones that are gonna take me home to where I belong. Pride grows strong and love runs deep. songs. There's that. An open tuning on a D series like this just sounds, once again, you can't hear like through the microphone, but it just, you feel that reverb just echoing out. How are we doing? I'm gonna read some comments. This is, I just trying to stop. What I need to do is when I'm singing, I should like swipe the comments off so I'm not distracted. Just a lot of encouraging things. You're so nice. In Chicago at Sluggers. What's up? That was a while ago. There's a... Oh, well, let me see more. Do other people just sit here while they're looking? And you're right. Someone said you don't do a lot of live streams. You don't do enough. It's because of this right here. I just sit like... I just forgot that I was live streaming and started reading comments like I'm in my room watching Netflix. Hello from Iowa. What's up? Green Bay. Green Bay was the last show that we played before. We were in Green Bay and had a show the next day in Minneapolis. I believe it was Minneapolis, yeah. And I remember waking up and I was in my bunk on our bus and I heard our tour manager out front saying, you guys could take an 11 o'clock home or a 1 o'clock home. And I knew that we were going home and was just literally heartbroken because I knew if it was that serious that we were probably going to be home for a little while. Which we have been home for a little while, but it's been nice. I think that I know everyone talks about, you know, the pandemic, and I think that's okay. I think that you should talk about it. I don't want to bore you, though, with a live stream about music, just talking about it. But it has been nice. I think it's been a reset button where you've kind of been put in this place where you just have to take a step back, and it really has made me grateful for things, little things that I used to take for granted. And when you get those things back in life, especially playing shows and playing these guitars out on a stage next time, I can't imagine the excitement and the passion it's going to be there. Kansas City, Overland Park. Did I have a big, what's up, Julie? Big song called Mullet Man. Yeah, Lanco hasn't cut the song Mullet Man. Y'all, a friend from 8th grade, his sister's on here, and one of the first songs I wrote in my life was when I was like 12 years old, called Mullet Man. It's about Morgan Wallen. I had no idea. All right, y'all, I'm gonna play another song. This last one was a retro series. And this next song, you know, I think it is funny how during this whole time there's been songs that kind of just mean something different or mean more to you. And I didn't have a set list planned out. I'm just picking up guitars and playing songs. And I just realized sitting here and thinking about it, talking about being home. And this next song says, you know, I could search the world from south to north, but I already found what I'm looking for. And my wife and I, we did announce just recently that we're going to be having a little baby girl in September. And we've been married for a few years, my wife and I. And I love being on the road and I love the fans, and that is so much of what drives the band and drives me as a person, because that's my outlet to go out and share my creative experiences and put them through a creative outlet. But honestly, I'm also just a guy, and I think that being home, you know, it definitely, you know, spent a lot of time at home. It's been positive because it echoes this next song even more. It's like I really can go all around the world, and I literally do that, and I love doing it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything, but I'll never find more than the person that is my other half, the person that is my best friend, and the person that I do share my life with, who's my wife. And so I'm going to sing this next song. It's called Born to Love You, and it has a little different meaning right now during a pandemic. I was born in a town full of red pine trees. The county sign says follow your dreams. Westbound train makes the whole town shake. Friday night lights decide your fate. Born again in a church with a steeple wide. The preacher preached Book of John, and my mama cried. The meaning of life was in verse 2. It didn't make sense till I found you. I could search the world from south to north, but I already found what I'm looking for. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I was born to love you. I was born to love you. Looking in your eyes, yeah, it's all so clear. Every time you smile, I know why I'm here. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I was born to love you. I was born to love you. I was a wild child between a lost and found. And then you spoke my name, it was a sweet sound. Rescue kiss and you pulled me in. Baby, all my life where you been. 'Cause I could search the world from south to north, but I already found what I'm looking for. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I was born to love you. I was born to love you. Looking in your eyes, yeah, it's all so clear. Every time you smile, I know why I'm here. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I was born to love you. I was born to love you. I could search the world from south to north, but I already found what I'm looking for. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I was born to love you. I was born to love you. Looking in your eyes, yes, all so clear. Every time you smile, I know I am here. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I was born to love you. I was born to love you. Oh man, not to get all sentimental, but I will say, when you find out you're gonna have a daughter, I haven't played that song in front of people. Well, I don't know if I've sat around the house and played it either, but playing that song and thinking about that I've had people message me about Born to Love You is also about their kid or their baby and all that stuff, and it's sweet, but I feel like until you're there you can't appreciate it. And so I will say that song definitely has a new meaning, and I think we'll have a new meaning, especially when our baby's here. Well, y'all, we have talked about Martin Guitars. Once again, Martin, thank you so much for having me on here. Took me a few seconds. I was 20 minutes late, which none of my friends would ever tell you that I'm extremely punctual, but we were having technical difficulties. So if you stuck with us and you're here, thank you so much for hanging out and watching. Once again, did a road series Martin, did a D16 Martin, and if I'm going to leave you with a note, y'all, it's this SC right here. This is going to be my new guitar. This is the one. I'm going to write the next number 1 on this song right here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the comments. Actually, the comments, I'm going to have to, don't live stream a lot. I don't do this. I'm going to have to figure out what to do because I can't stop wanting to just talk to people when I see a comment. Like, Gary, thank you. Thank you. He's a 9-year-old and it's incredible. What's up? 103.3 in Virginia plays a song at least 5 times a week. That's what I like to hear. Discovered us on a Emirates, is it Emirates? How you say it? Airlines flight to Italy. Look at that, we're cultured. We're on flights to Italy. Our music is, anyways. Billy Bob's. All right. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Thanks for commenting. If you're into Martin guitars, hopefully you enjoyed hearing some Martins. I appreciate them and just the quality products they make, and appreciate y'all for hanging out. And I'm still just getting, I gotta get off here. I'm just so ADD. I feel like as long as y'all keep commenting, I'm going to stay on here and reading them. Michigan. Sarah, have the album on repeat. Phyllis, we're on the playlist. From Michigan. More Michigan. Oh, man, we're in Michigan. Y'all, now's the time. I'm just giving everyone a shout out. Chicago. What's up? Love Chicago. We just missed Chicago. It was on the weekend that we had to come back home. All right, I do have to go. This is getting just out of hand. Love y'all so much. Mark Guitars, thank you for having me. And I'm going to do the awkward thing where I'm like trying to figure out where the button is while I'm leaving. Let's see. Levi, thank you. Oh, there's the finish button. I found it. All right. See y'all. We'll play Trollmaker next time, William. See ya.